I want to bring in Democratic Congressman Steve Cohen of Tennessee. He's a member of the Judiciary Committee. Congressman, thanks for joining us. So this is breaking news. What's your reaction to this federal judge's decision?
Well, all of us on the Judiciary Committee were in favor of the subpoena. We voted for it, and we're very happy that the judge ruled the way she did, because that's what we all thought she would do. Chairman Nadler's been our leader and pursued these subpoenas. We've been defied in our attempts to have proper oversight that the Constitution allows us because of this administration's stonewalling. And so it's good that the judge agreed with us. It's the law. It's oversight as American as apple pie. It's part of Article 1. It's part of our job. And the Judiciary Committee has been doing its job and had a proper and an appropriate and appreciated victory today.
So remind us, Congressman, what questions you would have for the former White House counsel, Don McGahn, assuming he does show up.
Well, if he shows up, of course, the questions would be about obstruction of justice and what did President Trump ask him to do in relation to former Attorney General Sessions, and did he ask him to contact him and to have him unrecuse himself and get back involved in the Mueller report and try to take over the Mueller investigation? Did he try to ask him to do things to try to get Mueller fired? What we saw in his testimony to the Mueller report does, if he would testify consistently, seemed to meet all of the elements of obstruction of justice, and the Mueller report was strong. The problem with the Mueller report was that Bill Barr got the chance to go out in front about a month and a half or 2 months, whatever it was, before it was released to the public, and paint a false picture and say no obstruction and no collusion. Well, the fact was there were 11 instances of obstruction of justice, and the Mueller said he did not in any way whatsoever hold the president harmless, and didn't say the president was not involved in something. And he said that it was up to the Congress and the Congress specifically to deal with it, in essence saying impeachment, but he left it up to the Congress. So Barr painted a picture that then set into the public's mind that there was nothing to it. And then even on the day that he released it, he came out with Rosenstein behind him and said that, again, similar comments, and gave another 2 hours of false painting. And then when it finally came out, nobody wanted to read 435 pages of legalese. And then there was a long time before Mueller came before us. And when Mueller came before us, he wasn't the same dynamic person that he'd been when he ran the FBI, when he fought in Vietnam, and when he was a dynamic U.S. attorney in San Francisco.
He could, Don McGahn, also shed light on the president's attempts to obstruct the Russia investigation, as you point out. But would you like to see the articles of impeachment that are now being considered include misconduct uncovered during the Mueller investigation?
Well, we're all working as a team, and Speaker Pelosi's done a marvelous job of bringing us all together, all the committees and all the chairmen and the caucus. And we're going to continue to work as a team, and I'm sure there'll be meetings to discuss this, but Chairman Nadler and Chairman Schiff and Speaker Pelosi and others will be talking about that, and they'll make those decisions.
We'll see you when you get back to Washington after Thanksgiving. Congressman Steve Cohen, thanks so much for joining us.
You're welcome, Wolf. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving to you as well.